Arsenal are on the cusp of the greatest season in the club's history, but what are the chances of finishing the job? With just 4 games to go, 3 in the Premier League and the Champions League final against PSG, Mikel Arteta's men have a sensational double in sight. With Man City dropping points at Everton last weekend, the Opta supercomputer now gives the Gunners an 85.2% chance of winning their first league title for 22 years. Victory over struggling West Ham this weekend would only boost those incredibly favourable numbers. But what of the Champions League? PSG, the defending champions, have looked unstoppable in the knockout stages, and yet the supercomputer surprisingly gives Arsenal a higher chance of winning the trophy. Their chances are calculated at 54.6%, meaning their chances of a double are a very healthy 46.5% when both probabilities are combined. The numbers are hugely reassuring for Arsenal supporters, particularly when you look at the supercomputer's projection of the likelihood Arsenal will end up trophyless for another year. That sits at 6.7%, meaning the drought should finally come to an end. It must be said, as Opta recount themselves, that the percentage chances are calculated independently. That means factors such as an emotional reaction to losing one competition, injuries, fitness and selection could still have an unpredictable impact. But Arsenal fans, if offered these chances at the beginning of the season, would have been overjoyed. After a blip, the Gunners have recaptured momentum magnificently, and it would be a shock to see them slip up against West Ham on Sunday. However, if the underdogs manage to spring a surprise and Man City beat Brentford, the Premier League title race would be very much alive. There is of course the chance that City drop more points and allow Arsenal a stress-free lead up to the Champions League final in Budapest. A few Parisian eyebrows might be raised at the supercomputer's prediction for the showpiece game, which on paper is the classic unstoppable force versus immovable object. Time will tell whether the algorithm's calculations age like wine or milk.